Hey guys, this is Coach Joe coming to you from inside the MLCW All-Star match. Today I'm recapping the successful hits from the Holy Cronuts representatives as the Archer, Queen, and Battle Machine divisions took on the Grand Warden and Barbarian King divisions. We had a 9v9 triple, a 10v10 triple, and a 10v11 double. I also six-pack dipped, but I'm not going to show those. So the war was pretty exciting, and it was definitely a lot of fun from my point of view, being a part of it. The fact that they were level 1 clans was a bit of a bother in that the 11s had to donate all the troops, but that's okay. Our side, the Archer, Queen, and Battle Machine divisions, did a really good job at 10v11. The hit-ups were just fantastic. The other side, I don't think they ended up getting all of them. 9v9 was pretty good for both sides. I saw a lot of very interesting attacks, and I think there are probably other people out there that did recaps that are going to show a bigger showcase of hits. I chose to only do our clan because really for me it came down to I was either going to show every successful hit or just my clan. And then when I did the math and figured, okay, there was probably 90 successful hits out of 100 bases, at least 2 minutes a shot. It's going to take me 3 hours, maybe 4, just to record, and then I'm supposed to put it all together in a video. And I decided I'm just not going to do that. So here we are, and this is the stats thing here is wrapping up, and we're going to go right into the first hit, and that is our 9v9 triple from Cuven. And this was actually the 6th hit on this base in an otherwise dominant 9v9 performance from our team. Q came in relatively late in the Town Hall 9 phase to finish this off, and it was actually a testament to what he's been doing all season. And that's, he was always our guy all season that finished off the tough base that other people were having a hard time cracking. He always went late. He'd spend forever planning it. He'd put together the right plan, and then he'd go in and finish it off. So it was nice to see that he could get a chance to do that in the All-Star War. So this is Stoned Hobo, and, as you saw, he kind of used one golem to take out the clan castle troops, used another golem to set the funnel, and so the third one is going in mostly at full health with his bowlers to be the first push. And I like how he really set the funnel so that everything would kind of go to the left there and stay grouped up. He used that first pack of hogs to take out the Expo, and then they move up and they take out a mortar, and there's just, there wasn't that much shooting at them. And so they were kind of setting a secondary funnel for the rest of his kill squad. So by the time his kill squad's done and that one group of hogs are done setting that end of it, there's not too much left here except for him to wait for the queen to work her way toward the other defenses and then throw the rest of his hogs out. And he shows just amazing patience in this attack. If you were watching the queen, she got stuck running into a wall for almost 3 seconds as the jump spell expired. She steps up here, takes a bunch of damage, finishes off the queen, and then starts shooting through a wall again. So now he's waiting to see if there's anything else she's going to take out before he goes into his last group of hogs. There's just not that much that he's got to be worried about here. I mean, you can look, the bomb tower's gone. There's 3 giant bombs you can see on the screen that have already been blown up. So all he's got to do really is work through that wizard tower and use the one heal spell. And by the time the heal spell's expired, all that's left is one cannon. So, just a great job, and like I said, it just so much patience. I would absolutely have failed this attack because there's no way I would have waited that long on my hogs. But, he did a really good job with his pre-cleanup. He had a wizard rolling around there. The second hit is Schneebly doing a 10v11 hit-up. This was actually the 4th attempt on this base in an otherwise dominant 10v11 performance from our team. You can hear the deja vu there in that this is our second guy who went in deep into the number of attacks and managed to finish off a base. And Schneebly, I say all the same things I said about Q about him. He's coming in late to finish off a base that everybody else has struggled on. He comes into it with a good plan that he spent a lot of time on, and then uses his patience to finish off the base. One of the things, and I went back and watched some of the other attacks on this base. His bowler drop was just fantastic, and I'm going to say the way they pathed up there at this point was a little bit lucky, but he got like 5% more out of the same amount of troops than other people were getting, just because of where he dropped his bowler. So then the second set comes in over there at 11 o'clock or 10:30 or so. They set that other edge and pull the clan castle troops out. And waiting. Here we go. Heroes go in with the rest of his troops. He rages them, drops the jump. And now it's just about making sure that something's going to path over to his town hall. He got his king to go south the way he wanted. The king takes out all that, and there's nothing left for the bowlers to do but to step up into the town hall. And even if they hadn't, the queen would have gotten it anyway, and then it would have just been a matter of percentage. And of course I think he gets a 52 on this. These huts go down here, 1, 2, 54%. Just another great attack here from our guys. So it was nice to see him get one. I think Highly Active had something like 3 out of the 7. So, they go from beating us in the semifinals to showing off in the All-Star War. So good for them. And then finally, the last attack I'm showing here is a 10v10 triple. Exactly the opposite of Schneebly and Cuven. This was a fresh 10v10 triple. This wasn't even scouted by a Town Hall 9. It was either the first or second 10v10 triple of the war from our side. And, I don't know if Dark had his Infernos set to single target on purpose or what. But, that just makes all these minor guys at 10v10 just started salivating over this base as soon as it popped up with the single target Infernos. And I got to tell you, I don't know a lot about Town Hall 10 base building, but despite the Inferno towers, Dark did something really good in designing this base, because this actually ends up pretty close here at the end. And it's really just Archon's skill at this attack showing through that allows it to survive into a triple, because you see the single target Infernos, there's some pretty good pathing in there, that the miners are just going to stomp through this base, because the Inferno tower, first of all, can only target one at a time, and second of all is going to retarget every time they go underground, which, if they're in a heal spell, means that the one that's going underground over and over again that was being targeted by the Inferno is going to end up back at full health anyway, and it'll be ineffective. And yet this still ends up being pretty close. So maybe you guys out there watching this can see something that I don't, that makes this base end up work so well. But look, at this point you'd almost be thinking it's going to be a fail. He's got one heal spell left. He had to use it there because the miners were all almost dead. And look how much is left to take out. There's still 2 wizard towers at this point. And sure, he's healing through the one, but the other one's got other buildings around it protecting it. The Expo's still up, which granted doesn't do great against miners, but there's a Tesla there as well, which does do pretty good against miners until it gets one-shotted. And, he ends up with pretty good pathing here on this one group that ended up in the core. And as you can see, I was recording while the war was still going on. You see the cross swords down there in the corner. And these guys path right over to that Expo. Whack. I suppose if it hadn't been so low on health, this actually would have been a fail, because everything else coming around the corner over there would have had to fight through the dark storage. But anyway, it was still a really good attack, and I don't know. I just wish I knew how it ended up being as close as it did. So that is the set of attacks I'm going to show. Those are the successes from the Holy Cronut and the All-Star War. I want to thank everybody out there that participated in MLCW this season. It was a great season. Thanks to all the competitors that we played against, and good luck to Highly Active and AZ Wildcats in the finals. And I want to thank the league for doing a great job this season. And that's about it. Thanks for watching. Attention! Are you looking for a competitive, fair play clan of mature adults who are respectful, good sportsmen, and have humility coming out their asses faster than a goblin in a hay spell? Look no further, soldier. The Holy Cronuts is recruiting for league play. We made it to the MLCW Archer Queen semifinals in Season 4, and our alliance, Lost Meta, participates in NDL Pro. We're applying for CWL Rising this next season, but I ain't gonna sit here and shout the whole poster at you. Read the thing, soldier. See you on the battlefield.
I'm Groot.